Hey guys, and welcome to the new movie review. Today we're doing a movie I'm excited for. This one I'm like, this is kind of a guilty pleasure, but also I think it's actually better than the last one. We're doing Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Let's go. This is a sequel to the first movie, Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey. What, for the record, I had fun watching it. It's one of the movies where it's a fun time watching it. It's a bad movie, don't get me wrong. It's not great. Kind of in the so bad and kind of good category, but it's kind of fun. And there are some things I liked about the first one. I will mention that a couple of little things I liked about the first one, but most of all I would say it's bad. The second one I actually liked a lot better, and I feel like the story and stuff I actually thought was better. They gave a lot more story. The first one had some story, but I feel like mostly it was just one of those things like killing people kind of story. It had a little bit of story, but mostly it was about, them going and killing people. But this one, I'm like, we have story, we're building on it. I feel like you're building more on this. I like this one, building more on what the first one did. A lot more, like almost completely. Like, thoughts on it. I like it. But this is one of the movies you're gonna like it or you don't. I actually generally do like this one. I do think it's better. I think it's a good... I don't know if I say it's a good movie, but it's definitely not bad. Like, it's not a bad movie. I wouldn't say it's anything like remarkable. It's just, yeah. So, I'd say solid or just okay. Like, I think it's at the okay mark. But I just have a fun... I thought the movie was fun. I enjoyed it. A little more than probably other people, but I'm one of the people who liked it a little more. I know some people do like this movie and some people don't. I think it's one of those movies where if you go in, you might go in and be like, I like this movie. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. And that's what I have. It's probably still going to be rated a little lower, but I'm going to rate it probably higher than the last one. It might be a little surprising, but let's go. So the movie is about, obviously, Christopher Robin continues after the last one where all these teenagers died and he goes to Savers and has to deal with all this. And we find out that he had a brother when he was little who got taken away. And then we figure out later what the deal with that is. We never know they never know what happened to him. He disappeared, he's gone. Somebody took him. And some other kid is there and he's trying to deal with it, has some friends. And then obviously Pooh Bear comes in and then we find out we have Pooh in this. He's alive. He obviously was alive at the end of the last one. And Christopher Robin made it out alive. We have Piglet who is in this, but in the beginning he's like dead. But he's like healing, so they're able to heal. So it's like, they can't stay dead. I mean, you can kill him. It's like, even Deadpool, like, someone like that, you could, I think they can be killed, but it's like, it's gonna be really hard. I think he heals by the end of the movie, so you really don't see him in the movie, but he is there, but you don't really see him. And then we have Al, who's the other one who's helping Pooh, and eventually Tigger comes in, so we get Al and Tigger, two new ones, bam! And I think the next one we're gonna get like Roo or something, or some of the other characters, and Rabbit, some of the other characters. I'm like, yes, this is fun. Also, they're building a whole cinematic universe. It's like a baby horror movie of Peter Pan and Pinocchio, and then having a movie like a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie where they're all together. I'm like, this is kind of fun, and I'm down. I'm like, still looks up for Bambi when I went to see the movie as well. I'm like, I like these movies, these are fun. I think I want them to do this. This is fun. I'm down to watch. I'm gonna watch all of them and have a good time doing it. It's fun. Obviously, Pooh and them are back, and then they start, killing people and doing stuff, and then it gets to the point where Christopher Robinson knows what's going on. And also, Christopher Robinson does have and he has fans, but he also has a mom, dad, and little sister. Eventually, Pooh Bear and them come, and they start attacking most people. And there's a part where there's this big party going on, rave, and they come in and start attacking all the people at the rave and everything. It's like, I kind of figure, yep, that's all gonna be slaughtered, they're all gonna die, and it's fun. It's fun. The movie, when it comes to overall quality, looks better, like costume. Pooh looks way better when it comes to costume stuff. Everybody else costume stuff obviously looks better. But overall, the movie, when it comes to budget and everything, looks way better than the first one. So I'm like, good on you. Obviously, Pooh and a lot of people killing people at that party and stuff. And then they eventually do take the daughter, Pooh and them take the sister, and actually kill the parents. I'm like, when he comes in and finds them dead, the way he reacts is like, I was like, yeah, that's how you would react. That's probably one of the best acted scenes I think in the movie, when he comes in and like his parents dead, and the way he reacts, I'm like, I would be kind of in that same state, mind you. The way he did that scene, I was like, fuck, you could feel it, where he felt like he just lost his parents, and he felt, and it felt like he just died like a normal death or something. Like, they were murdered. One was like, because they showed it in the part in the beginning, right, was like, he's opening the dishwasher, and he's like, who put the knives upside down, so all the shop ends up. I'm like, okay, she's gonna die from that. It's like, it was kind of like foreshadowing it. I'm like, cool, you're foreshadowing it. And once you find out who the actually Pooh Bear is and stuff, it's like, oh shit. Also, find out, obviously, he fights Pooh at the end, has to stop him. And then his one girlfriend and the little sister, they make it out alive with him. And yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it, but we're going to get into the big spoiler. But who is Pooh Bear at all, and find out what they were. Christopher follows this guy, knows he works at a hospital. Hates Christopher Robinson because they kind of think he maybe did all this stuff, and he has a bad reputation, people calling him stuff, and it's kind of interesting where he's kind of like hated and kind of like all this stuff, and they made a movie about it and all this stuff. It's like, okay, because I mean, who would believe that giant monsters like that? Because I don't by the end of the movie, I don't know if the cops might have saw him, so like, how can you believe what he said? You know what I mean? It's kind of out there if you think about it. But we find out he follows this guy who maybe walks up to hospitals or something. He's like a janitor or something. But he follows him home, puts a gun to him, like, hey, you know what's up? You know something about my brother's disappearance? I think that's why he goes after him. And he does. He talks about how he kidnapped him and these other kids for this thing, and he feels really bad about it. These doctors or whatever do these science experiments on the kids, and then they obviously turned them into these monsters, mixed them with animal DNA, so they became these things like Winnie-the-Pooh and all these things that mixed with the animal DNA. And then they went and obviously Pooh and him, obviously when they were kids, did stuff. And then there's some stuff that you see in some points where it looks like maybe they did some stuff that your childlike mind didn't realize, like, hey, they were killing animals and doing these awful things. You didn't realize that this stuff was just childlike wonder and stuff, and they were just having fun. But it was fun. It kind of find out like, oh, his brother is actually Winnie-the-Pooh mutated with DNA, and it gave us like a reason why I'm like, this is solid reasoning. I read comic books, so this is solid reasoning. This movie's gonna be a little bit longer when it comes to rewise, but it's solid reasoning on why he became Winnie-the-Pooh and stuff, and like him and everybody else. I'm like, I like it. I'm actually not gonna complain about that reasoning. And the guy who's like talks all over this and gets all this off his chest, eventually he kills himself. He kills himself at the end when he's done everything, because he's like, he feels so bad about this, like, I have to destroy everything, do everything. It's good. I'm excited for the next one. It's Bambi. Excited for that. So what do I rate this movie? This is actually gonna get, I forget what I gave the last one, and I want to say I definitely gave it a low score, probably like a 4 or 5. This definitely a 6 or 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 actually. I actually enjoyed it. I would usually, I feel like a movie like this might get a 6. I'm giving it a 7 because I actually had a lot of fun. Just personally for me, I know I enjoyed it a little more than other people, but I know some people are gonna watch this and be like, this is crap. But I enjoyed it, I had fun with it. So what you guys think? Let me know in the comment down below. Like I said, I don't think this movie is gonna get an 8. These movies are never gonna get above a 7. I gave it a 7 because I thought this one was better than the last one. So enough more. I was like, I had fun. I'd watch it again easily. I thought it was fun. I'd watch it again. So what you guys think? Let me know in the comment down below. You guys can always stay epic. See you in the next movie, you guys. Bye.